All right, here we go, folks. Game number 5. Having the U16B Cumberland grads wearing their white sweaters, taking on the Ottawa West Golden Knights wearing black, orange, and sport gold. Starting goalie tonight, number 31, Mr. Liam Daly. The Cumberland grads have 2 players sparing tonight. Let me just find them here. I'm simply looking for the numbers. There's Lahaye, I believe, is wearing 81 tonight. As well as Ryan wearing 25. Injured are Oren Pierce-Teed. And also injured is Vincent Wojcik.
No way. Okay. Yo, am I actually commentating?
All right, Oren, we're live right now.
All right, what's up?
So I'm with number 20, Oren Pierce-Teed.
What's up, guys?
Currently can't play tonight. Let's flip this around here. All right, Oren, thanks for doing this.
Welcome.
So according to you tonight, what do the boys have to do to be able to come out and have a good game?
I feel like we got to minimize our turnovers and mistakes, really use dump and chase, and start off strong and lay the body.
All right. If you were on the bench right now with the boys, what would you suggest for them to do on the first shift?
On the first shift, I'd say go lay a boom and try and lay a big body. Make sure that the other team is scared of us and they don't want to play us for the rest of the game.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for the interview, and we'll try to do this again.
Right.
So thanks for commentating, and let's get ready for the game at puck drop.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
All right, folks, so starting lineup, we have, let's see, Mr. Baptiste McFadden with Cosgrove on the wings, Hogg and Lamotte on D, and Daly in nets. Daly shot on net, weird rebound, Lamotte able to get that out of harm's way. Golden Knights shot on net, toe save by Daly as that puck got picked off and reversed. Able to stretch out and make that save. Golden Knights along the wall. Hogg going for a hit. Slips up and falls. Golden Knights with control in the corner. And they send it deep. Lamotte working his man in the corner of the ice. Puck still not out. Golden Knights holding the zone. Shot on net. Daly gets a stick on that. Sends it wide. Shot attempt blocked by Hogg as Lamotte gets a hold of the puck. Skates it to center. He gets it past the red. Shoots on net as he enters the zone. He was able to get his teammates time to change as we have Lae in the corner. He gets hit. The Golden Knights trying to get possession. Lae, a quick shot on net. Goalie gets a piece of that. Brothers at the line. Gets beat. Cam reverses to Brothers. Brothers chips it up for Lae. Lae sends one on the ice. Goalie hangs on for a whistle. White reversing the play. Centering pass just went off the back of the net. Didn't hit its mark as the Golden Knights get the puck out of the zone. Quiche from his zone to White at center ice. White gets his stick lifted and Caron sends it back in. Icing waved off as the Golden Knights touched it and the puck goes deep in the zone. White from his corner, centering pass. Golden Knights get a stick on that as Ryan works the half boards. Ryan with an active stick knocks the puck, allows Cajon to hold the line. But the Golden Knights able to get possession and break out. Breakout pass was a little miffed. Golden Knights enter alone, but the shift change came right behind him. Daly makes a save and loses the puck somewhere in his gear. There it is, it sneaked out. McFadden gets it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove up to Baptiste. That goes off his stick and long. Ottawa West got to the blue, and Baptiste goes in on a chance. He's all alone. He stops, waits for backup. Puck sneaks out. Ottawa West regrouping. Pass through center, tipped deep into the Cumberland end. Lamotte behind the net. Gives it to Brothers on the half boards. Brothers gets pinned. The puck is still stuck in there. Lamotte behind the net, stops up, spins, chips it up the boards. Ottawa West delayed offside. Long chip pass by Lamotte to Baptiste. Baptiste sends it deep into the zone and goes and gets it. Puck back to the point, held in by Hogg. Ottawa West with possession, deep in their zone. To the line, Parenteau. D to Hogg. Hogg Pulled it just outside of the zone. Sorry, that was Cam that was there. He pulled it just outside of the zone on the shot. Offside is called. Ottawa West winning the draw, but they send it to Brothers. He passes up to Lay. McDonald with possession behind the net, centering, just goes over Cam's stick. Hand pass called against Cam. Face off coming outside of the zone. Comes back to Brothers. Brothers over to Parenteau. Parenteau hits the red, dumps it in. Goalie plays the puck off of Cam's shin pad. That almost bounced in, but went way high over the net. Lae in the corner, shoved off the puck as Ottawa West come back the other way. McDonald from the red, banks one off the boards to Lae. Lae shoots and scores! Top corner goal for Lae. He has a call up from the U16B team. It is his first goal as a U16 Cumberland grad. Congratulations, Lae. Look at that smile. Here we go, 1-0 grads. White hits the red, dumps it in. Ryan centers it, no one there. Ottawa West skated in. Deep into the zone. Ryan going in for a hit. Puck comes back to the point. Shot on net, blocked by Levesque. Cajon behind the net. Sends it to the half boards on the other side of White. White with pressure. Got two guys on him, but he's able to clear it to center. Ottawa West dumping the puck back in. And it comes out to center. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan looking for the backdoor play. That puck goes wide of its target and to the corner. Ottawa West with moves coming out of their zone. Skating it in with speed along the boards. Shot on net, right in the goalie's chest. He makes no mistakes. He holds on for a whistle. Face off in the zone. McFadden pushing it forward. Ottawa West able to recover and turn around. Ottawa West forced to the outside by the Cumberland grads with a loose puck. Baptiste almost stripped the defense of the puck and got a shot on net. Weird bounce from the corner. Comes back to the grads. Hog at the line. Over to the half boards to Cosgrove. Cosgrove centered it. McFadden had a couple guys on him. Couldn't get the stick off. McFadden over to Baptiste. Baptiste unsure if he was offside, so he stops up. Ottawa West recover. Ottawa West with a long stretch pass. Hog working the boards. Puck doesn't come out. Bounces to the slot and to the point. Did a deep pass, shot on net. Daly steers that aside. Ottawa West, deep in the zone. Circling. Skating around. Centering pass. That sails under a couple of sticks. That just goes in for a hit as Cam hits a puck in the half boards. Ottawa West cycled it to the other corner. Shot on net. Rebound. Second shot. Daly finds that as well. Ottawa West shot from the point. That hits a boot and out. A good shift. Good pressure by the Golden Knights on that last shift. West. Dump it in. Puck's deep in the Cumberland zone. Picked up by Lamotte. Bank pass to Dae. He gets bumped. Cam in the half board sends it deep. McDonald to Cam in the corner. Cam over to Lae behind the net. Lae skating around. Reverses for McDonald. McDonald over to Cam. Cam to the half board is Parenteau. Shot on net. That's blocked. Comes back to Parenteau. Parenteau puts it deep for Cam. Parenteau at the line. Flips it to McDonald. McDonald to behind the net to Cam. Cam looking. Centering. Lae going behind the net with pressure. Couldn't take a shot off. Lae. Shot. Goalie saves it off the shaft. Lae again. Another shot. Cam going for a change. Great shift by that line by the Cumberland grads. Shot on net by Quiche. That bounces off a couple bodies and sticks. Doesn't make it quite to the net. Owen White hit in the corner. Ref allowing the play. Sam Ryan with a shot point blank. Goalie finds that and holds on. Big pile up, bunch of bodies flying everywhere as the Golden Knights come up with the puck. Picked off by Ryan that got it to Levesque. Levesque had a nice opportunity, but he got his pocket picked. Shot on net by Ottawa West, saved by Daly. Foot race with White. White bumped off. No call. Ottawa West sending it back in deep. Cahill missed his pass as the puck rolled off the heel of his stick. Ottawa West attempting a cycle. Player on his knees, can't control the puck. White off of Levesque's stick, makes all the way to the net. Goalie plays it directly to White's stick. Levesque gets a shot off after White got hit in the boards. He's injured. Skating off. Referees are having a chat here. No call on the play. Baptiste, shot on net. That goes high of the net, hits the glass. Ottawa West able to get it out to the red. and now they skate it in. Centering pass. Ottawa West all tied up by Lamont in front. Brothers rubbed out against the boards. Brothers gets it out of the zone. Cosgrove. Sorry, that was Cosgrove that got it out. Excuse me. Still getting to know the players right now. Cosgrove gets the puck, centers it to Baptiste. That goes off a stick and icing is called. Caden Cam taking the draw. Puck gets pulled back to the point. McDonald pressuring the point man. He had to dump it deep. Golden Knights with the puck on the half boards. Cycled deep behind the net. Centering attempt. The slot is all tied up. Parato sends that off the glass, off the netting, and out of play. Caden Cam holding his man on the draw. Golden Knights getting possession in the corner. Puck shot on net, point blank. Great save by Daly. As the D sends that far and wide into the corner. Brothers to the line. Kept in. Parato's turn to the half wall, still in. Cam lays one down. Shot on net, high and wide. McDonald on the half boards. Gets it to neutral. Cam sends it deep. Cumberland changing. Golden Knights coming the other way. Cajo with a big hip check. Sam Ryan gets it to the half boards. He stops up, avoids a hit. Gets a puck down the ice for an icing. Draw comes back to the point. Cajon putting pressure on the point man. D pinching in. Puck back to the point. Shot blocked by Ryan. Puck's behind the net. Quiche off of White's boot to the line. And out. White up for Levesque. Levesque on the breakaway. Levesque pops it up. Off the goalie's stick. He makes a save. Levesque intercepting a pass. Couldn't keep control. Quiche dumps it back in. Sam Ryan, F1, lays a hit. Golden Knights get it to neutral. McFadden picks off a pass. He skates in. Shot on the goalie. Goalie finds his rebound and holds on. Today's game, sponsored by 417 RV. Top ranking mortgages. Orleans or Orthodontics. Triumph Gymnastics. Voyage extraordinaire. As well as Dennis Crew Limited. Entering the zone. With speed, he gets hit. He gets it deep anyways. Golden Knights rim the puck. Lamotte keeping that in. Buzzer goes off. And we're going to have a 1-0 first period in favor of Cumberland Grads. Alright, starting the second period. McFadden, Baptiste, Cosgrove, Lamotte, Caron. Cosgrove pick up pass. He goes in for a skate. Centers it to McFadden, just off of his stick. Lamotte holding the line, sends it in, but the Golden Knights ship it into the Cumberland bench. Coaches look okay. They seem to have all their teeth. Unlike some on the team. Cam pulls the puck back. Brothers Carato on D. Golden Knights get a great opportunity. They sail the puck just wide of the net. Golden Knights from the point, tip down in front. Backhand on the back door, scores. Not a 1-1 game, folks. Offside, delayed offside against Cumberland. Call up. Lae, one touch to Cam. Back to Lae and to Cam. Cam centering it. Caron holding the line, but he gets hit. Puck comes out. Cam right back in. Cam, backhand centering attempt. Everybody was tied up in front. Puck bounces through the crease and to the other side of the ice. McDonald putting some pressure on the puck carrier. Relieves him of it. He walks in to the slot, gets it to Lae. Lae backhands it just wide. Quiche with a shot, blocked. Golden Knights flip it up high, down the ice, and get called for an icing. Brad's shot on net by Hogg. That goes off the goalie's stick into the netting, out of play. Hogg rims it around to White. White centering it. White shot on net. That just goes wide. Ryan working the half boards. Puck comes to Hogg. Hogg shot on net. wide of the net as well. Levesque in the corner. He gets hit off the puck. White gets it to the point. Shot on net by Parenteau. Hogg at the line. Just sneaks out. At 2-on-1 coming the other way. Good back checking by Cumberland. Make it a even breaking. Ottawa West Golden Knights bank pass. Tipped on the shot into the net. That goes wide. Parenteau sneaking in behind a player. Stealing the puck and getting it out of the zone. Ottawa West breaking back in. Shot on net, that's high and wide, off the glass, coming out the other way. White chipped it to center, just long of his fellow skater. West almost got a shot off an open net, but they got forced to the outside. Centering pass, shot, penalty coming up against Sam Ryan for cross-checking. Sam Ryan going for 2. Power play, Golden Knights face off to the right of Daly. Golden Knights back to the point. Bouncing puck off of a tip. No chance for the goalie. Golden Knights put that in the back of the net. It's a 2-1 game. Number 16, I believe that's his second of the game. Ref gets taken out at the face-off dot. Puck goes in, referee looks okay. Puck gets sent down the ice. Foot race, Pierre Parenteau. First to it, gets it to the half boards. Deep inching, they keep it back in. Brothers in his corner. Over to Cosgrove. Cosgrove gets hit. Gets hit again. But gets it to Baptiste. Baptiste flip up past the Cosgrove. Cosgrove walking in on the wing by himself. Scores! What a goal! Short side, where the hole was barely bigger than the puck. Great marksmanship by Cosgrove. Get the second goal of the game. Back to even. We're at even strength. Back to 2-2. Refs are talking. If the wingers walk in, the play will be whistled down. They don't. Cumberland gets hold of the draw after initially the Golden Knights had possession. McDonald dumps it in on net, bouncing puck. Goalie steers that to the side. Golden Knights get it back to neutral. Caron off of Lae's stick and into neutral. Lae working to steal the puck off of the defender. Ottawa West walking in. Ottawa West with the puck on the half boards. They send it wide of the net. McDonald recovers it. Gets it up to Cam. Cam chips it forward. Cam centering pass. Lae tried to get a stick on it. Puck bounces wide of the net. Cam. Pass to Lamotte. That was picked off. Lamotte had to hurry back to beat a skater who put pressure but then changed. Ottawa West Golden Knights in their zone. They lose possession. McDonald gets a shot off. Goalie finds that, gets a glove on, and gets a whistle. Golden Knights win the draw, get it to the line, not out. Lamotte firing one in, that's blocked. Sam Ryan getting called. Ottawa West walk in. As soon as Cumberland gets possession, the whistle will be blown. Lamotte touching it up. 25, Sam Ryan, head contact. Second penalty of the game for Sam Ryan. Face-off comes back to the point. Shot on net, steered wide. Lamotte in his corner, laying a hit. Doesn't get possession as he had another black jacket on him. Short side net drive, shot. Daly got a blocker on it as Levesque picks off a pass. Gets it to Lamotte. Lamotte gets it to the line. Not out. Shot. Goes off Reed Levesque's pads. Levesque sending it in. Kill some time. Levesque stealing the puck, puts it in the slot. Defender without a stick had to kick it to his partner. Owen White going in for a hit. Hogg shoots the puck into the zone, goes off of White. White smash behind the play. Head contact. It's like a 4-minute double minor for head contact. Brad's also with the penalty for head contact for 54 more seconds. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey for 54 seconds. After which, Cumberland's going to have a double minor power play. Ottawa West along the half boards. Lots of room on the ice now. Walking in. Daly gets a stick on that on the poke check. Puck comes back to the side of the net. Daly gets a glove on and holds on. McFadden pulls it back for Brothers. Brothers over to the other side to Parenteau. Parenteau reverses for Brothers. Over to McFadden. A little long, but it comes out. McFadden with Baptiste putting some good pressure. They come up with a puck. Still 4-on-4. Shot on net by Baptiste. Goalie gets a glove on, holds on. So in 7 seconds, the Cumberland Grads are going on a power play. Oh, the loose puck in front of the net. Cam goes in, tries to wrestle it from the goalie as the goalie was getting glove on. Whistle is blown. They have another face-off. Cam pulls it back for Parenteau, nice and clean. 5-on-4 hockey. Cosgrove with a puck along the boards. Over to Cam, back to Cosgrove. Cosgrove in the corner to Brothers at the line. Brothers across to Parenteau. Deep to Cam in the other corner. Cam switching with Parenteau. Parenteau driving in. Shot on net. Goalie gets a stick on it. 4 deep. Cam back by himself. Parenteau comes back. Calls for it. Parenteau. Long shot on net. Tipped. Brothers pulls it. Tries to get it back to Cam. As Parenteau picks up the puck in his own end. Parenteau stopping. Over to Cam. Cam skating through center. Gets it in. Leaves it behind. Offside would have been called, but the boys all tag up. And they get the puck back in deep with a tip from Cosgrove. Rimmed to the blue. Caron holds the line. Ottawa West get it out on a bank pass, attempting the breakaway, with Quiche there to pick it up. Quiche to McDonald at center. McDonald off the boards to Cam. Cam at the Golden Knights blue. Skating along the blue, walking in, shot on net. Goalie finds that through traffic and gets a glove on that. 1:28 left to the double minor. Puck comes back to White. He sends it deep to Lahaye. Caron coming in on that half boards. Levesque covering for him. Levesque pinching. Puck comes out to Quiche. Quiche back to Levesque. Puck bouncing around at center. Recovered by the Golden Knights. They skate into the zone. But then White gets it out. White losing the puck at center. Recovered by the Grads. Ottawa West picking off a pass. They skated in. Still power play Cumberland. Ottawa West got a shot on that. Goalie blockered it to his defender. And now White with the puck. White up. Lahaye. Lahaye gets bumped on the way into the zone. Loses the puck. Ottawa West rifle it down the ice. Cumberland having to set up again in their zone. As they're being pressured. 5 seconds left in the double minor. Killed off now by Ottawa West Golden Knights. Back to even strength. Sam Ryan weaving through 5 players. Gets a shot off. Goalie gets a stick on it. Sends it wide. Lamotte fires it on net. And the Ottawa Knights goalie loves it down. Puck shot on net, picked off by a defender. At center. Player almost splits a D. Quiche with a great active stick to make it impossible. Icing is going to be called against the Reds. Caden Cam pulling it back for Brothers. Brothers around the net, off the sideboards. Ottawa West keeping that in. Parenteau. Puck jumping over his stick as he's attempting to pass. Ottawa West with a shot from the point, that goes wide. Back to the point again. Back to the half wall on the right. Back to the point, shot on net, sails wide of the net. A little bit of a curve on that puck, as it had lots of spin. Dumped in on the goalie. Daly plays it behind the net for Brothers. Brothers worked over. Cam helping him out. Gets it to Parato. Cross ice to McDonald. Not clean, but it gets there. McDonald puts it deep. Cam putting pressure behind the net. Centering attempt by Cosgrove. Cosgrove with the puck on the half boards. Gets it, tries to get it to McDonald. Cam helping out. Cam putting it deep on the cycle. Cosgrove gets the puck picked from his pocket. Golden Knights back the other way. Levesque, great stick, able to get the puck from Golden Knight, but they recover it at the red and turn it around. Golden Knights with the puck at the Graz blue. Walking in, high slot shot. Goalie steers that aside with his blocker. Golden Knights from the point to the half boards. Levesque turning it around, not out. Golden Knights, high slot, back to the point, shot on net, saved by Daly. McFadden over to Cajon, comes up with the puck. McFadden through the middle, around the net, looking for options. McFadden squeezed, his ice taken away. Golden Knights lose it to Ryan, but they pick off a shot and they recover it. Brad's tagging up on the delayed offside. Golden Knights dumping it deep. Keish giving a hit. Off the glass. Baptiste. Breakaway score! Sam Baptiste, third goal of the game. What a beauty. All right, we have the Golden Knights, the puck in their zone. Period almost over. Kid and Cam sending it in deep. Ottawa West getting it high, picked off. No high stick, shot on net. That's steered aside. Point blank shot off the stick. Buzzer goes off. That's going to be the end of the second period. All right, folks, so we have a special guest here, another injured player coming up for an interview. Got number 88, Raisa Wojcik. Sorry, we almost lost him there. So number 88, able to join us tonight after going to the dentist and having an unfortunate incident this weekend. How are you feeling? Yeah? Yeah, so everything went well today? Good, glad to hear. What do you think of the game so far?
I've only been here for like 10 minutes, but it's looking pretty good. We got some good opportunities.
Okay, what can you tell me about the intensity you've seen in the past 10 minutes?
We still got some pretty good intensity. I think we could use a little more, bring the intensity down, but yeah.
Okay, so if you were on the bench with the boys, what advice would you give them for the rest of the game right now? We're at a 3-2 lead with 18 minutes left in the third.
I would definitely say bring more energy. I haven't heard them loud enough. And if they want to win this game and shut them down, they really got that energy on the bench.
Awesome, thank you very much, Vinny. Thanks for the interview. Thanks, sir. Bye, guys. Face-off is dropped for the third period. Here we go. Ottawa's Golden Knights getting in the zone, but Cumberland Grads get it back out. Ottawa West dumping it in. Once again. Parato, first on puck, holding it there against the boards. Puck comes to Brothers. He gets it out of harm's way and over to White. White to Lae, avoiding a hit at center. Shot on net. Goalie gets a piece of that. 3-on-1 the other way. Shot on net. Daly, flawless, makes a save and holds on. McDonald chips it over to Cosgrove. Cosgrove, backhand, scores! In the back of the net, Cosgrove! Jackson Cosgrove with number 2 of the game to make it 4-2. Ottawa West Golden Knights off the face-off. Get called for icing. Caron holding the line. Puck sneaks out. Baptiste sails it just beside the net. Goalie tries to one-time it, misses it, and it just goes wide of the post. Caron in a foot race, able to get body positioning, and therefore gets first on puck. Cam pressured in the corner. Caron tied up. Cam stopped, leaves the puck for Ryan. Ryan hit, dragged down as the player was holding his stick. No arms raised. Referee put his whistle away. Third period, playoff style. All right. Golden Knights, centering pass. Puck goes off a skate. Comes high. Daly makes a great save. As the Golden Knights cycle it back deep. Quiche. Half boards to the blue. Not out. Puck bouncing. Daly makes a save. Steers it to the corner as there was a player sitting back there for the open net. Ryan with the puck. Gets it to Baptiste. Baptiste going wide, cutting, shooting. Goalie saves that. No rebound. Whistle is blown. Ottawa West Golden Knights carry the puck through center. Centering pass. Daly gets a piece of that and holds on. Ottawa West from the point. Get a shot on net. Daly gets a stick on it, sails it across to the corner. Lae picking off a pass, goes for a skate. He carries it in wide. Shot on net, rebound. Everybody tied up in front. Golden Knights back the other way. They enter the zone. Leave it to the right wing. From the corner to the half boards. Ottawa West still with possession. In the high slot, back to the point. Shot on net. Daly makes a stick save. Rebound. Great block by Lamotte. The back door. Goalie style. On his knees and all. Another shot from the point. That's tipped wide. Battle behind the net for the puck. Ottawa West from the corner. Shot goes off a body. Makes it to the line. It's held. Lamotte fires it down the ice so his crew can get a change. Daly stretching. Ottawa West shot just over Daly's head. Ottawa West, another shot from the point. Scramble in front. Daly steering that to the side. Brothers working the man in front. Back to the point. Walks in, shot on net. Parenteau got a skate on that, steers that to the corner. McFadden back to the point. Shot on net, tipped in front, steered aside. McDonald gets it out. McFadden with good pressure. Ottawa West get the puck. Cosgrove almost on the breakaway. Puck was a little long on his backhand. Cosgrove getting good pressure on the puck area. McFadden, the brothers fanning on the pass, but gets it to Parenteau. To Cosgrove. Cosgrove backhands it into the zone. Icing waved off. Cumberland change. Ryan Baptiste on the offense, almost stripping the player of the puck in the slot. Baptiste retrieves it. Leaves it for Cam. Cam back to the line to Caron. Caron shot on net off of a dark stick into the netting, out of play for a whistle. Face off in the Golden Knights zone. They get the puck out. 2-on-1 breakaway. Shot on net. Daly blockers that aside and gets it out of harm's way. Great save. Ottawa West tipped in front. Daly makes a save. Second save. Puck loose on the back door. Diving bodies. No goal. Puck still in play. Cajon with it. Off the boards to Baptiste on the chase. Baptiste just about able to beat the defender on the puck. Not quite. Ryan gets rocked, but gets the puck deep into the zone. Puck stuck in the corner, back to the point. Lamotte, shot on net, tipped wide. Hogg gets one in. That goes off a couple bodies. Sam Ryan reversing the play off the side of the net. It's Cam going in on the forecheck. Golden Knights get it to the line. Hogg using his skates keeps it in. Shot on net, high and wide. Net is off. Play is whistled down. White, backhand on the wraparound attempt, gets his own rebound. Goalie makes 2 saves. Puck's back to the point. Backhand by Parato. Rolls off the tip of his stick. Doesn't get far. Ottawa West recover it. They skate into the zone. Shot. Daly finds it. Traffic in front. Puck's loose. Puck back to the point. Strips the carrier of it. Goes in. 3 guys with him. Backdoor by White. Goalie somehow makes a save. Levesque has to wait up until White clears his own. Levesque picking off the pass as the goalie was out of his net, going to get his stick. But Levesque gets hit. Can't take advantage of the situation. Ottawa West in on net. Daly elects the plate to the corner. Jammed up right there. Ottawa West gets it back to the point. Shot on net, high and wide. Cosgrove getting hit, making the play up to McDonald. McDonald on the breakaway. Score! Goes for number 5! Slick hands, Ty McDonald does it once again. Puck is pushed up into the Golden Knight zone. He's skating it around the net and out. The puck is shot out, goes under a couple Golden Knight sticks, icing waved off. As the Golden Knights lose the puck to Cosgrove in their own zone. Cosgrove in the corner gets bumped. Golden Knights breaking out. Centering pass picked off by Cajon. Golden Knights regrouping at center. Shot on net, high and wide. Sam Ryan pushing it to the middle of the ice. Golden Knights forcing the Grads to tag up on the delayed offside as Cam saw his player was inside the zone on the entry. Ryan back to Lamotte, up to Batsis, who tips it deep into the zone. Cam working the puck free. Over to Hogg. Hogg with a shot. Bouncing puck. Goalie gets the glove on. Holds on. White with the puck off the pad, smashing around. Bunch of people getting pushed around. Whistles being blown. Let's see what's getting called. Referee's gonna let that go. White in the corner. Golden Knights get it down the ice. Hogg around the zone. Pass center. Gets hit. And the puck comes loose the other way. 3-on-2. Shot in the goalie's legs. Referee whistled as the player tried to poke it through. No goal. Golden Knights with possession. On the net, to the point. Shot, tipped, high and wide. Parato faking the slap shot out of the zone. Gets it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove off the glass, not out. Parato picks it and gets it to McFadden. McFadden. It's stopped up at the blue. Golden Knights the other way. In the zone. In the slot. Shot. Save. Whistle. There's a water bottle on the ice surface. Play is whistled down. Gonna do it again. Caden Cam taking the draw. Ottawa West pulls it back. Baptiste blocking a shot. Going in one-on-one. Shot steered wide. Cam, second shot on net. Golden Knights with possession. Over to the half boards. Cam reversing it. That doesn't go far. Ottawa West into the zone. That's it. Getting past the blue. Leaves it for Cam. Cam puts it behind himself to Sam Ryan in the corner. Ryan. Hit. Jammed up. Cam comes up with it. Cam reversing it again. Back behind the net. Ottawa West first on the puck. They get it to the point. Quiche sends one wide. Ottawa West with possession. They skate it through center. Cumberland get it back to the blue, not out. Shot on net, second after a rebound. Lae with possession at center. Lae going in alone. Cumberland changing. Lae short side shot attempt. Goalie right there to make a save. Lae back to Caron. Caron pinned in the corner. Ottawa West come out with it. Gets hit. As Cumberland get possession outside of the zone. And Cajon walks it in, bouncing puck in front. Goalie had to backtrack and make a save behind himself. Cajon to Quiche. Missed his pass, but it got the second whack at it. Gets it to White. White to Cajon. Quiche to Levesque. Levesque loses it between his feet. He gets it up to Lahaye. At the blue, not out. Still not out. Caron shooting the puck behind his net. White on the half boards gets possession. White skating it in on the wing. Around the net. Stopped up in the corner. Still with the puck. No clear possession. Ottawa West regains it. That was a questionable onside call, but he's the referee. Puck back to the point. Shot on net. Tipped in front. Goes wide. Puck's jammed up on the netting on the back of the net. Whistle goes off. And we're going to have a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Ottawa West for possession. Shot on net. Centering one backdoor play attempt. Didn't work out. McFadden first on the puck at the other end of the ice. McFadden tripped up. No arm on the play. Ottawa West breaking out. We got into Cumberland territory and caused Ottawa West with possession. They lose possession. Called offside as McDonald is sandwiched in between two players. So Golden Knights have to regroup in their own end, deep. But Cam's right there to pick off a pass and get it back to Parenteau at the point. Parenteau fanned on his shot, but able to get back and break up the play from the Golden Knights. Cam putting the puck deep. Shot on net, high and wide. Ottawa West with possession in their own zone. Nice move by the forward to get around a couple players. Zone entry, broken up by Cam. Ottawa West dumping it in. Kish over to Baptiste. Through center, Baptiste. 2-on-1. Baptiste. Shot on net. Goalie gets a pat on it. Cajon. There for the rebound. Not able to shoot it. Baptiste with the puck. Baptiste knocks one down as Kish walks in on the half boards and sails one across the crease. Lahaye holding the line to Cajon. Cajon on net. Goalie puts a pad down. Golden Knights on a rush. Across to the D. From the high slot. Shot on net. Broken up. Levesque loses the puck on the breakaway, and that's going to be final, 5-2. have the handshake.
Có một lần đó.
When's that just about? Hey,